That evening, the families gathered in the Hamilton dining room, the air thick with tension. Victoria clutched Emily, tears streaming down her cheeks. "You're my daughter. I lost you." Grace reached for Michael, who stood rigid beside Ruth, his adoptive mother. "And you're my son," Grace said, her voice breaking. "I never stopped feeling you were out there." Jessica sank to the floor, sobbing. "Emily, I'm so sorry. You're my sister. I treated you like dirt." Emily knelt beside her, hugging her tight despite everything. "We didn't know. It's okay now." Michael took Emily's hand, his eyes locked on hers. "I love you, blood or not. That won't change." Ruth, trembling in the corner, whispered, "I just wanted a child." But her words fell flat. Grace stared at her, then turned away. "You stole mine," she said quietly. "But I won't let hate steal him back." The weeks that followed were chaos. Victoria demanded answers from Ruth, who admitted she'd paid off hospital staff to falsify records. "I didn't know about the twins," Ruth stammered. "I just wanted Michael." But her excuses rang hollow. Jessica struggled with guilt, avoiding Emily at first, then seeking her out late one night. "I was awful," she said, her voice raw. "I hated you because you were everything I couldn't be. Strong, real. Can you forgive me?" Emily nodded, tears in her eyes. "You're my sister, Jess. We'll figure it out." Michael and Grace's bond grew slowly, tender and fragile. He brought her coffee one morning, sitting quietly as she told him about James, his father. "He'd have loved you," she said, smiling through tears. Michael squeezed her hand. "I've got you now, Mom." But a new twist loomed. A lawyer arrived with a letter from Saime, written before her confession. "There's more you don't." "No, check the hospital basement, box 12A. Desperate for closure, Victoria, Grace, and the twins stormed City General's records room. In a dusty box labeled 12A, they found a photo. Grace, unconscious after delivery, with 2 babies, in her arms, a boy and a girl. A note scrawled on the back read, "Twins born healthy. Boy taken per RA's orders. Girl split to VH." Grace gasped. "I had twins too?" The truth sank in. She'd lost not just Michael, but another child. The hospital had covered up a double swap, splitting 2 sets of twins to satisfy Ruth's greed and Victoria's loss. The revelation shattered them, but it also forged a new resolve. Victoria hired investigators to find Grace's missing daughter, vowing, "We'll bring her home." Grace nodded, her strength renewed. No more secrets. Jessica and Emily grew closer, rebuilding trust. Jessica gave Emily her old room, saying, "It's yours now, sisters share." Emily laughed, a sound Grace hadn't heard in years. Michael proposed to Emily under the mansion's oak tree, whispering, "We've survived worse. Let's build something better." She said yes, her heart full. At their wedding, Grace stood before the guests, her gray hair gleaming under the lights. Life took us apart. Poverty, lies, greed. But love brought us back. Family isn't just blood. It's the heart we give each other, the forgiveness we choose. The crowd cheered as Emily and Michael kissed, a symbol of healing. Victoria, beside Grace, whispered, "We've gained more than we lost." Grace smiled, her hand on Michael's shoulder, Emily's arm linked with Jessica's. "We're whole now," she said. Months later, a young woman knocked on the mansion door. Lila, Grace's lost daughter, tracked down in Brooklyn. She'd grown up in foster care, tough but kind, with Grace's eyes. The reunion was tearful, chaotic, and perfect. As the sun set, Grace gathered her children, Michael, Emily, Lila, and her new family, Victoria and Jessica, on the porch. For her 60-plus audience, she saw a mirror of their own lives: sacrifice, loss, resilience, and the enduring power of love. The ties that bind, she knew, could stretch across years, lies, and pain, but never break when forged in forgiveness and hope.